We're going to do a brief video of stocks, Netflix stock analysis. And we've got a daily chart of Netflix on here for you with 3 moving averages, a green 5-day moving average, a red 20-day, and a blue 200-day moving average. And as we can see, going back here to roughly January of 2022, Netflix has been in a bear market ever since then. It had some decent respect for the 20-day moving average, pretty much all the way down. And we see this huge gap that Netflix put in here between 334 and 249, which is a huge gap for any stock. It came down out of that, kind of went sideways for a while, trying to work its way back to the 200-day moving average, and it's basically moved sideways, oscillated around the 181 level, went up a little bit, and then started oscillating around the 229 level, and it's essentially been sideways in this stock since April of 2022. It's now making a stab. Today it's up significantly, trying to make a stab at this 200-day moving average. The high today is currently about 250. The moving average today is about 319, so it's got quite a ways to go before it can break out of this bear market. So this stock technically is in a bear market. If we spread it out a little bit, we can see that the 20-day is flat, the 5-day is essentially flat, and the 200-day is still coming down to it. So what this stock's got to do is it's got to get money behind it and push it up to test this 200-day moving average, and I think that's a reasonable possibility. It's due for a rally, and you could get it by the end of this month, maybe early next month, but you're looking probably at around the $290 level as a test of the 200-day at that point. That's not a huge, it's a great rally, but it's not a huge amount of money for this stock to rally in that period of time. I think that we went from this point here, July 13th, we went from about 170 to the middle of August, we went to about 252. So that's an $80 rally. We're talking about a $40 rally here in a few weeks. I think it's doable. So this is for entertainment purposes only. My best analysis and guess is you might get a rally in this stock up to the 290 level, maybe the 295 level by the end of September, the first week in October. That assumes we don't have any shocks anywhere in the system, but that's just, again, for entertainment purposes only, my best analysis of it right this second. What's an alternative? I think a reasonable alternative would be this stock just stays in its trading range. It's been in the trading range it's in now since the middle of August, and as I said, oscillating back and forth. I could see this stock failing in this current little rally it's in and falling back down to the 215 level, which is, again, significant fall. We're at roughly 250 today. But that's what I'm looking at this stock. Either staying in its trading range or more likely breaking out of its trading range and coming up and testing the 290 level, which is where the 200-day moving average should be at the time it gets there in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, assuming it does. Again, all for entertainment purposes only. Let's go down and see what our research says. We put out 190 stocks every morning before 7 a.m. algorithmically generated entry prices for 1, 5, and 20-day holding periods. Let's take a look and see what Netflix says here today. It does not have an entry price for Netflix today, which means it didn't consider it to be a good buy. You'll notice that most of these are zeros today, so that's the general consensus on a lot of stocks. There are some buy prices, but not a lot. If we go down here and take a look at a proprietary algorithmic system for moving averages, this does not have Netflix on it, but it gives you an idea of the overall bearish sentiment the market's still putting out for our systems. You can see the S&P 500 was short, Apple, Tesla, Ford, all short. Ford's down significantly today, over 10%. Some of these stocks are up a little bit, but it was basically had you buying NIO and the airlines today, and that's about it. So it's still, the algorithmic systems are still kicking out, in general, bearish signals for the trend following. We put out 190 stocks every morning at ourmemorysearch.com. We also put out the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts, and you can get them all free, absolutely no cost, no credit card required, at ourmemorysearch.com. There's a link in the description below, and you can just follow that link and sign up and get them absolutely free. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that. Keep in mind, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear your comments about moving averages or anything else you want to talk about in the comment section below. But we're particularly interested if you like moving averages, tell us that. If you don't, let us know that as well. Keep in mind, everything you've seen or heard on here, including the entry prices and our commentaries for entertainment purposes only, can only be used for entertainment. You should do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk.